can't move on, baby doll. Waiting on calls, flipping through stations. I'm outclassed, it's outrageous. And I take it all, hey doll. Whatever's been weighing you down. I'm outclassed, it's outrageous. And I take it all. And I can't move on. Please don't call me for the wrong reason. We both know exactly what I'm thinking. We pass and I never grow tired, cause I never said never and I barely ever lie. I'm on the road, you in the original place. And outer space, I didn't make it up, but you can't find it on a phone or a globe. And I can take you with me if you really wanna go. And I can't move on, baby doll. Waiting on calls, flipping through stations. I'm outclassed, it's outrageous. And I take it on, baby doll. Waiting on calls, flipping through stations. I'm outclassed, it's outrageous. And I take it.
What is up, my homies? Welcome back to another episode of my classic debut in quest for a pro card. We are full steam ahead, digging very deep. I am 8 weeks out today and we hit a new low, which is fantastic. After digging very deep this week, we were in the trenches for sure. Ran 3 low days, followed by like a medium baseline day and then 3 more low days. So it was very encouraging to get that new low. We got an exciting day. Gonna do a full day of eating for you guys. Not a lot of food. It's around like 2,300 calories. I'll give you guys all the macros meal by meal as well. Show you guys how to make the most out of not a lot of food, get the most volume on it, make you feel nice and satiated and actually enjoy your meals as well. Super exciting bodybuilding food and meals that normal people would definitely find weird and not very interesting. But we're bodybuilders, so we love it. We love a full day of eating, of course. Did my mobility work, got my check-ins in, 50 minutes of fasted cardio with some abs and some vacuums. And we got a bit of a busy day. I'm gonna go do some yoga. My Sunday slow flow floozies, absolutely love that class. Just really sets the pace for the week. Nice decompression, eliminates my stress, gets me in that flow zone, which is very ideal. It's been holding me together this prep, that's for sure. And then we got to make a Costco run, have a special delivery that I'm very excited about that's supposed to come in today. It's some cream of rice. Let's go. But full day of eating going down. Gonna cook up meal 1 here, show you guys what it is, and a little day in the life today. We will have ourselves a day, homies. Let's get it. We have meal 1 here. Let me show you real quick. We got 2 whole eggs, some sirloin, 70 grams raw measured, 30 grams of carbs from oats. Got my vitamins and my Revive mushroom complex. For my oatmeal, I actually have been putting, let me show you, this pumpkin pie spice in it, which is absolutely immaculate. This stuff is a serious game changer for the flavor, along with some cinnamon. And then on the eggs, I just put this Yellow Bird habanero hot sauce. I kind of botched the cooking on the eggs. Absolutely failed to flip one. Usually I like them a little bit more runny, so that way I can dip the steak in them. But I'm so hungry, I'm not complaining. Got a little steak and egg bite. It's yum yum. So good. Well, we got good news and bad news. The good news is I get a high day tomorrow. I don't know which. He's about to tell me what high day I'm doing. I have 2 high days. One's like medium baseline day, and then one's super high carb, like 750 grams of carbs. We'll see. Hopefully it's the super high day, but honestly it doesn't matter because I get so much more hungry on the high days because my metabolism is just cranking through food. The bad news, he reduced my food even more on low days. We'll run the new low day today, and you guys will see that. This will be fun and interesting. I like to, when I'm super hungry and I'm just grinding through, I like to reframe it and spin it around in my head and acknowledge that, yes, I am hungry, but this is exactly where we need to be in order to get shredded. My body being hungry is, my body sending hunger signals means it is absolutely shredding through fat. And that's exactly what we need right now because we're trying to get stage lean, inside out, peeled to the bone. So we embrace the hunger, we feel the hunger, we acknowledge it, turn it around in my head and reframe it as something positive. My body's burning through fat. This is exactly the plan. And we make it happen. Simple mindset shift. Time for a white monster. Let's go. Oh! Can I do it one-handed? Oh, there we go. About to walk over to yoga, get the yoga in, drink my monster, get some steps in, do some yoga, come back, shower, and we'll Costco.
We made it to the yoga class. Gonna get the Sunday slow flow on, get some rest, some decompression, get all the stress out of my body, set myself up for a beautiful week. It's gonna be a hot one. It is very hot in here, hot and sweaty. Get all nice and loose and mobile. Hit the lower back, feeling great. The body just ready to push really hard this week and get the ball rolling for some nice fat loss. Let's go. I'll see you guys afterwards.
All right, homies, we made it back from the yoga class. It was phenomenal and everything I needed. I came in and she asked me right away, what do you need working on? I'm like, my low back and my upper back. And that is exactly what we did. We got our post-yoga meal going down, cooking it right now. Got some shredded chicken, some veg. This is my shredded chicken that I cook in the Instapot. If you want to know how to cook this, go to my Costco run batch prep video. And then I got my Mediterranean blend. This is a consistent for me. I absolutely love this blend. You get all the varieties of the colors. You get carrots, zucchini, yellow squash, red bell peppers, and a little bit of onion. And then I'm just gonna throw a little bit of lettuce in there and then top it off with some pepper, some cayenne pepper. Well, how do you say this? Cayenne pepper? I don't know. Cayenne pepper. And then some smoked paprika and a little bit of Yellowbird habanero hot sauce with some salt. So just crisping this up on the stove. This is such an easy hack. If you have the ability, have the time, cooking your food on the stove makes such a big difference when it comes to like taste and texture. Love it. You just throw it on the stove, let it sit for a little bit, crisping up, get it all nice and good. Just takes a few minutes too, and it is ready to rock. Boom. Dang, that stove is hot. So I have 100 grams total of veg in here, 50 grams of that Mediterranean blend, and then the other 50 grams will be in the shredded lettuce. Yes, I just buy it shredded because it's more time efficient and I'm lazy. This is the way. This is the way. Top it off with a little smoked paprika
And then some, oh, it's called cayenne pepper. That's what it is, cayenne pepper. Boom. I do 2 servings of the hot sauce. A little under that because it is quite spicy. So I do like 8 grams. For salt, I've been trying to actually start establishing a baseline for my sodium. So I've been measuring that. Got my little crack scale here. And then I just do a 1/4 teaspoon worth. So that's like 1.2 grams, which is 500 milligrams of sodium. Boom. Just like that, we are done. I also forgot to mention this last meal. I take 1 of these super enzymes with each of my solid meals. That just meaning not my cream of rice because it digests so easily. And actually farm fed for Max and Sedge already has digestive enzymes in the formula. So that is very fantastic. All right, so we'll put the macros on the screen here. 170 grams of the shredded chicken, 50 grams of the mixed veg, 50 grams of the romaine lettuce, and that is it. No carbs besides the trace carbs from the veg. I was just thinking about this. I want to talk about it. When it comes to, well, there's 2 things. There's stress management during prep, and then there's also keeping your body healthy. Now, when I talk about keeping your body healthy and keeping yourself from getting injured, injury prevention, that's mobility. And what I do for mobility, I do pretty extensive warm-ups. I always take like 20 minutes before I head into a session and do some mobility work. It's whatever I'm feeling for that day. It could be like shoulder rotation, internal, external, all that good stuff. It could be like scap. It's usually always some scap work in there, some hip work for sure. But another thing that has been super important during this prep has been weekly tissue work done. Now, I get acupuncture done, which is absolutely amazing. I love acupuncture. I feel like it helps me a ton and greatly benefits my tissue and keeps everything nice and loose and healthy and at a good like consistency when it comes to my tissue, like not getting so hard and congested and balled up and creating all these adhesions, but more rather open, and all my movements will move more fluidly. I absolutely love acupuncture more than manual tissue work. She does both on me. But the acupuncture I've found has lasted as soon as she works on a part, like she opened up my chest, for example, I will find that my chest will stay open for a longer period of time, essentially until I mess it up again, or I just tighten it up due to training. So love the acupuncture. Actually got a session done yesterday. I got a quick clip. We'll throw it in here. Just got the tissue work done. Worked down the back in the chest. Feeling revived, brand new body. Let's go. Always keeping up on the tissue work. It's definitely something that is a necessity, especially through prep. Just putting so much stress and wear and tear on the body. Keeping up with it and keeping the body healthy and mobile is very important. Keeping the body healthy is a very crucial component to a successful prep and preventing yourself from getting injured, along with very good management when it comes to training and finding what volume you need for that week according to how hard you're pushing, how hard you're digging, how hard you're pushing the fat loss, how many low days, and there's so many variables to it. So having a good training system in place is key for that as well. We'll talk about stress management later, but I'm going to talk about yoga, of course. Yoga has been huge for me when it comes to stress management. About to run the Costco, but first I want to give you a quick fit check. Let's go. Got these new Lululemon mesh shorts that I absolutely love. They're so cozy, so comfy. Got these new ASIC, well, they're not new. They're a few months old now. But these ASIC gel shoes, so comfortable. Running the Axe and Sledge.
Can you see that? HWMF, hardworking motherfucker shirt. Let's go. I am normally not one to be like, oh, fit check, but I've actually really been enjoying dressing up. Or like, not even that this is dressing up. I'm literally wearing an overset. Oh, where'd you go? Oh no, come back here. I've been enjoying like actually putting on some clothes that I like wearing and that's pleasing to the eye to me. It just makes me feel better. It gives me a little bit more energy, which I can take all the energy I need right now for this prep. So make myself look good, feel good. Oh my God, jeez. Look good, feel good. I think there's really something to it. And that's what I've been doing this prep. It's been helping the mental for sure when it comes to just like getting out and running an errand or so and having the energy to do so. Here's a staple, guys. Sauerkraut. You can get a big old thing of this for $9. Super solid. Love that. Sushi rice bag. Essential. Gotta get the frozen blueberries. Bags of these. Strawberries. Potato. I'm doing 185 grams raw. I like to cube it up into super small pieces. That way it cooks really fast in the air fryer, and I just like the little small cubed pieces. Nice, that potato covered it beautifully. Throw this in the air fryer, but first I'm gonna add some cayenne pepper, some smoked paprika, and then a little bit of garlic. And then we will pop this in the air fryer. Let's see if I can do this. I'll spray it very quickly with the avocado spray. That way it doesn't just stick all over my air fryer. Give it a good shake. In it goes. And we're gonna put it on 400 for 8 minutes. That's all it takes. I'm gonna measure this steak raw. 210 grams raw usually equates to 170 grams cooked weight, which is on my sheet, but we'll also measure it. We don't have to do like a whole steak gourmet dinner style. We're just keeping it fast and easy. But you could, if you wanted to. You definitely could. 208, we'll call that good. That's just good enough. Wash the hands. And then I have this special seasoning. It's this homemade seasoning that I made. It's just like kofta seasoning. So coriander, allspice, turmeric, garlic powder, smoked paprika, pepper, salt, cumin. I can't believe I remember that all, but it's just this nice thing. Oh my God, my mic wasn't on. Oh, it smells so good. But I'll just add a little bit of this on top. Stir the steak up all in there. Sometimes I'll just do salt and pepper. And sometimes I'll use this steak rub. Pan's heating up. Quick spray of the oil, the avo spray oil. I'm gonna throw just my veggies in for now to sizzle up for a second. Potatoes almost done, and you can see they're nice and crispy. Cut them up in those small little cubes and they cook really fast. So we're gonna mix that in right into the pan. All right, in goes the steak. There it is, beautiful, beautiful. Let it simmer for a couple minutes on that side, and then I'll give it a good stirring. Oh, got an Amber Alert.
for those of you guys who live in Texas, it is absurd how much Amber Alerts we get a week. Like, I don't know what the heck is going on, but there's a lot of child abductions. That's not funny. So you'll see all these meals are very tasty and take minimal time. This whole cooking process has took maybe 12 minutes. Then most of it is because of the potato taking time in the air fryer. Super, super easy, time efficient meals that taste great. That is the key, is making your food taste good so you can stick to your diet. Eating just plain chicken and rice all day long will only take you so far before you're like, yeah, I can't do this. So that's why we just add a little bit of flavor, get good at your cooking skills, hone them in. YouTube is great for this. I'm showing you how to do it. Also, we're gonna put some of the sauerkraut on here. Let me get a bowl. I do 40 grams of sauerkraut in this meal. Sauerkraut is great because of the probiotics, and it just adds a bit more diversity to support your gut flora. So we love sauerkraut, super easy, low hanging fruit to support digestion. So I do 2 servings a day, so 2 40-gram servings in my meal, and meal 3 and 5. And then right as it's about done, I'll throw in the sauerkraut. You don't want to overcook the sauerkraut, it'll just kind of stick to your pan, so that's why I do it right before. Stir it all in together. And then let it simmer one last time and it'll be done. There it is. The yum yum. The yum yum. Can't forget the digestion enzymes. All right, well, this is meal 3. Let me read you the macros. We'll put the macros here on screen. 170 grams cooked of the sirloin, or I could do the 90-10 beef, which is 54 grams of protein and 6 grams of fat. And then we have 30 grams of carbs from potato, and then 100 grams of veg and 40 grams of sauerkraut. Macros here. This is such a yummy, delicious meal. I absolutely love it. So delicious. Needs to get a picture for the gram, of course. Bingo. All right, gonna down this. We'll continue my boy Austin SB's video, but I'm gonna down this. My camera's running out of storage, so we'll get a bite in here. Get a bite for you guys. That seasoning. So delicious. I love potato too. Even on my high days, I'll do like rice potato combo. So elite. That smoked paprika, like you're probably wondering why it's so dark and colorful. It's because of the smoked paprika and like the different seasonings. Add some color to it. Doesn't make your food look so plain. A little more appetizing. It's a good hack, trick the brain. You may have noticed the Ninja Creami in the background. My last meal of the day is just whey and some strawberries. So I make a Ninja Creami out of that. I'm gonna show you guys how I make that Ninja Creami, like how I make the pints, because they need to be frozen overnight. So I figure I'll just show you guys how I make that, because when I go to make it tonight and eat it, I wanna show you guys what it consists of. All right, homies, got all the ingredients for the Ninja Creami. The perfect Ninja Creami with just almond milk, whey, and then I stir in some strawberries at the end. These are my favorite creamy flavors as of currently. We have the, of course, all axe and sledge, as you guys know. One day a code photos will come. I have high hopes. But my favorite flavors, we have the brown sugar cinnamon pastry, super good. We have the never ending chocolate for the chocolate lovers out there. And then this one
marshmallow milk. Let me tell you guys, I made this creamy the other day, and I did not have high expectations for it. I really did not. I use marshmallow milk because on my high carb days, I have 2 cream of rice meals, and one of them I'll usually use like brown rice cereal, and obviously marshmallow milk with cereal, perfect. But I was just curious, and I tried it in the Ninja Creamy, and holy cow, I think this is my favorite. So marshmallow milk, farm fed from Max and Sledge, absolute killer for the Ninja Creamy. So a full serving of this is 240 milliliters. I'll do 200 in here. And this is the full deluxe size Ninja Creamy. So I'll do 200 grams in here. And then when I go to respin the Ninja Creamy, because I'll show you guys later tonight the exact settings I use the light ice cream mode. Take it out, scrape the sides, put in the extra 40 grams of this, and it gets it just a better consistency. This is the special ingredient xanthan gum. Now you have to be very careful with this because it will mess up your digestion. I use just a sprinkle on top. This is 1/4 of a teaspoon, but even that I think is too much. So I literally just eyeball about half of that. Less than half for sure less than half. That was like literally nothing. There we go. And then I put just 1 pack of Splenda in here. The scoop of my whey isolate, which is the Max and Sledge farm fed, best in the industry, in my opinion, my humble opinion. So I have 35 grams of whey iso. Perfect. Need a little bit more. And then I like to add, of course, you guys know me, a little bit of cinnamon. I'll dump a lot in the brown sugar pastry for sure. And then since this is a meal, I am gonna put salt in it, and it does help with the flavor. Trust me, guys. You definitely need to be salting your creamies. And then it is almost good to go. As you can see, it's not very full. So I add 150 grams of water. I don't like to fill it up all the way with water because I'm only doing 1 scoop of protein powder. If you're doing 2 scoops, definitely fill it to the fill line here. But for my case, I only have 1 scoop. So I just do 150 grams of water. Time to stir it all up. I just use a little mini whisk, but if you guys have a blender, that would work great too. You just have to make sure you stir it up and there's no chunks of powder in there. But luckily, with the high quality protein powder like farm fed, it stirs in, mixes in very well, very quickly. So I just give it a really, really good stirring. I think it needs a little bit more cinnamon. Oh, just a wee bit. So obsessed with cinnamon, it's crazy. Done just like that. Into the freezer it will go overnight, and I'll show you guys the Ninja Creamy later tonight for my last meal. I love farm fed. They do not mess with their flavors. And I want to try the cold brew. I feel like the cold brew would be a fantastic creamy.
Homies, 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 I'm so excited. Package has arrived. Package acquired. I'm gonna unbox this right for you guys. This is what it is from Amazon. This is hilarious. It is. I think I might be a little ashamed of this. Baby spoons. We got little itty bitty baby spoons for the prep life. Oh, these are so small. That's hilarious. I can't believe I got this. But that's not the main package. This is the main package. Came super fast, couple days shipping, so I didn't even have to really wait. But this is very special. I wonder, can you guys guess what it is? Can you guess?
Oh, they got a little handwritten note. Have a flavorful day. Does that give it away? Flavor Gain cream of rice. Let's go. We got PB cookie. We got cream pie. We got crackberry, brownie batter. Another brownie batter. Throw that out of the way. We got the Flavor Gain, homies. Let's go. So excited for this. I had Flavor Gain for the first time in a very long time. I've had it like years and years ago, but definitely didn't have the passion for cream of rice like I do now. And I tried it again for the first time. I tried baby batter, which is like pineapple cinnamon, and it was so good. But I was so impressed with the texture and the quality of the cream of rice. So super psyched about it, and I had to order and stock up on it. I think it is better than Elevate, I will dare say, for sure. We will put all these flavors to the test, see how it is. I do have a cream of rice meal today, so we will try it, see how good it is. I'm so excited. PB cookie, very interested in that. Crackberry, we love a blueberry. Cream pie, I hear this is great for mixing with other flavors. Finally, a cream pie that is sweet and not salty. Enjoy this, what the fuck? Enjoy this for breakfast, lunch, and an evening late night snack. Creamy, sweet, velvety, and full of flavor. Add some berries or nut butter and you're good to go. Ooh, so yummy. What do all these say? Brownie batter. Remember when you were a kid and always made brownies with your mom? Always begging to lick the batter off the spatula? Well, now you can revisit those fine memories with every meal. Very good. Crackberry. Finally, you can start your day with some crackberry and be perfectly happy. Now we can't claim you won't be addicted to it, but at least there are real blueberries in it. Damn. Let's go. So excited to try it out. We're gonna try it tonight, so you'll get a live taste testing, and I'll be sure to include all the flavors in my upcoming videos. And I'll also be posting them on IG, so follow me on IG if you guys aren't, for sure. Homies, we got meal number 4 incoming. A little hard to see, but another salad. We have shrimp, 50 grams of the Mediterranean blend veggie, and then 50 grams of shredded lettuce with a little bit of sriracha, some smoked paprika, and actually some beet sauerkraut this time. Here, I'll show you guys. It's red cabbage and beet sauerkraut. Super good. A little bit different, a little bit more variety for the gut. Now, this meal is a little bit different from what I would normally do just because Dom, my coach, changed my plan today. He lowered my low days even lower. Oh God. But I do get a super high day tomorrow, which is super fun. Yeah, my high day is 700 grams of carbs. So that will be very fun. But this low day got lowered even lower. My carbs actually got taken out of my breakfast. So no more oats, sadly. No more oats. That's very sad, but it's okay. So normally I wasn't supposed to have my carbs in my breakfast, but he didn't get back to me in time before I ate it, but no problem there. He said to just change my order up and then take, normally I would have 105 grams of rice in here, which is 30 grams of carbs, but I had the oats, which was 30 grams of carbs too. So it was a perfect swap. So we're doing no carbs here. Normally I would eat this as meal number 5, and I would eat my cream of rice meal as meal number 4 because that's usually my pre-workout meal. But it's a rest day, so no worries. He said to just switch up the order. So eating this no carb meal is number 4, and then number 5 will be the cream of rice meal. So big changes happening to the plan, which was awesome. We also brought in Mike Nassif to start supporting my training. So got a brand new training program in place. We weren't gonna do a total overhaul of training because obviously you don't really want to do that during prep, but I was getting pretty fatigued and just felt very wore down. It's push, pull, legs, rest, pull, push. So back to the one leg day a week. I'm used to doing one every 10 days, so that will be interesting, but it will be nice. We'll keep the fullness in the legs. And then obviously a lot of upper body fullness. Lost my arm day, which is okay. My arms have been in a great spot. Super enzyme. My arms have been in a great spot. Got them to grow off that arm day that I was running in the off season. If your arms are lagging, you need an arm day. Trust me, you need an arm day. Got my salt here. Hate to see the arm day go, but at the same time, it's a good victory because we put on the size that we needed. And now we just need to maintain full upper body fullness. So chest, back, delts, arms. And that's what we'll do with the new program. I am going to smack this. Yeah, so I got the little shrimpies in there that I got at Costco, those frozen pack of shrimp, and I then just saute them on the pan real quick, super quick. It takes like 5 minutes, and then I chop them into little pieces like that. Nice and yummy. Like I said, I usually eat this meal with rice, but no biggie. We're doing a salad. We'll put the macros up here, but it's basically just 36 grams of protein, and that's it. We got some trace carbs from the veg. 6 grams of trace carbs from the veg, but I don't know if you can really count this. I am going to smack this. Looks like it's pretty sunset. So I'm going to head out there, do a little bit of journaling. Get my, oh my God. Yeah, for the shrimp, forgot about the seasoning. I did paprika, garlic, cayenne pepper. I'm just consistent with that seasoning, and then added the salt to it. Super easy. I love journaling. It's a good practice. As soon as I started doing journaling, my mindset became stronger into what I want to do. I began to just like know myself at a better and at a deeper understanding, which gave me a lot more ability and opportunity to just grow as a human being. And throughout this prep, it has definitely been saving me. I've actually tried and journal just about every night for a little bit, more or less just like saying how I feel, thoughts I've had for the day, and being able to have an outlet like that where I can let go of all those anxious thoughts, because I am definitely an overthinker, has changed the game for me, most certainly. So I'll see you guys for the cream of rice. Let's go. I'm going to enjoy this meal number 4, and we'll catch you guys at the next one. We are back, homies, for, let me tell you, the cream of rice flavor gain try. Let's go. I'm so excited. Oh, let's get you guys set up nicely here so we can walk through it. Actually, just did some posing with my homie, Rich. He's been so amazing helping me pose through this prep. Much love to Rich, but we're getting so dialed in with the posing, really working on transitions and getting clean and pretty with those, and working on like not exposing areas of my body or letting body parts go flat. Like for example, we are working on my quarter turn to my front double. So quarter turn and then stepping into my front double and really squeezing in on that chest. So we're showing all the fibers and the fullness of my chest and not letting it go flat. And then just getting good with transitions through the quarter turns. It's going to be something. I'm going to be the best damn poser on that stage. I promise you, homies. We're putting in the work, grinding for it. Water's heating up. We got to decide what flavor do we want. I want to kind of like try them on their own before I start mixing them. So I think I have an idea. Oh, let's see here. Oh my God. Brownie batter, PB honey. That sounds elite. Can't go wrong with that combo. So we're gonna give it a run. Oh my gosh. It literally smells like brownie batter. What the heck? This is definitely a lot of my prep vein talking, but certainly smells like brownie batter to my prep nose right now. So we have 45 grams of cream of rice. Ross actually messaged me and he told me that it's more 5-to-6 ratio, which I'm not used to. I use like 3.5 at most, but we're gonna trust him and we're gonna do 4.5. We'll call it right in the middle. Or sorry, we'll do 6. Why not? So 270
water. Straight out of the electric kettle. If you guys don't have an electric kettle, it is very clutch. Instant boiled water. Okay, that was a little much. It was like 350 grams. Instant boiled water. Not having to wait for it. What was my per brain, dude? Okay. Got that in. And we're going to do... There's no scooper in these, which is kind of nice. You just sprinkle it. 45 grams. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Boom. Get the baby spoon out. Stir it up a little bit. Apparently, you're supposed to heat this up in the microwave for a pretty long time because it turns into like this cake and has like a hard crust, which is the real Flavor Gang. What's it called? Staple. It's the real Flavor Gang trademark staple. That's the word I was looking so viciously to find. Pop it in the microwave. We'll make our whey drip in the meantime. If you guys never made a whey drip before, whey pudding, whey frosting, whatever you want to call it, super easy. It's just protein powder. So 35 grams of protein powder. Right on the money. And then use a 1-to-1 ratio for the water. Or just start with the 1-to-1 ratio. And then you can add a little bit of water as you go. Oh, just spilled it everywhere. And then stir it all up together. Boom. Whey drip. This is a little thick. I'm gonna add a bit more water because I like it a little soupy. Because I refrigerate it so it hardens up. If you ever make your whey drip too soupy, just throw it in the freezer for a little bit and it will, just for like a couple minutes, and it will harden up. Oh my gosh, do you see that? Do you see the jiggle? It does have like a crust to it. All right, I failed here. I usually use this. I'm gonna stir this. Oh my gosh. This texture is crazy. Pop it in for another, I'm gonna do a minute and a half because it still is pretty soupy. We're gonna save this. I'm gonna pop this in the fridge. Oh, it almost exploded. Look at this. Oh, I'm gonna let this harden up in the freezer for a little bit, and then we will come back to it. Plop this in the freezer. Holy hotness. Put it right next to the creamies. I'm gonna go rinse off, take a shower, and then while the cream of rice cools off, and I'll meet you back for the taste testing of the brownie batter. Let's go. Oh, there she is. Oh my gosh. There's like a crust on it. No way. Oh, that's crazy. Strawberries, blueberries. I get like 15 grams of carbs worth of berries. So I do 100 grams of strawberries. I need to find the smaller ones. Save the big ones for the creamy. 50-gram blueberry. Very good. Very good. Did you guys just see what I just did? I'll be back in a second. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Okay. Okay, well, whoa. That was unfortunate, but yeah, I don't even know. Ninja Creamy down. I was so excited to try this that I was just moving way too fast. That'll happen. Sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches, because I could have took that the completely wrong way, but instead we just take it as it comes. And if I spill an inch of creamy, that I wasted farm-fed marshmallow milk. No. That's the most sad part, but it's okay. I have this to look forward to. So I'm putting my whey drip on here. Like a frosting. This is so crazy. Dieting is so easy nowadays. Like when you have stuff like this, as long as you're not making it like too oriented food centered, which I honestly should probably consider. But as long as you're not like fixating on the flavors and trying to make every meal an emotional experience, then dieting is so easy with all these wonderful things nowadays. 15 grams of almond butter here, or 14 actually. All right. She looks beautiful. Almost done, almost done, almost done. We need a hint of cinnamon and our salt, which we will measure. I'm just gonna end up doing like a 1/4 teaspoon and not using the salt shaker because this is kind of annoying, taking it out every time. So I might consider just doing the 1/4 teaspoon measurement that I see a lot of people doing. But for now, we will do just with this. It's more accurate too, so maybe I will stick with it. We'll see. I might do it for a couple days and see if I get used to it. We are so ready to eat. Okay, now you can probably actually see it too. It looks so lovely. Here we go. We need a good scoop. That's a lot of layers to dig through. Holy cow. Okay, that was just the cream of rice. Let's get a little berry on there. Oh. Wow. I think that's for sure my favorite chocolate flavor I've ever had. It's very rich for sure. I might end up cutting it. We'll see. We'll see. I'll finish the bowl and then we'll see. We'll run the flavors. But as far as like a brownie batter goes, I am shocked how close that is to an actual brownie. It might be my prep brain. It might be my prep brain talking. It 90% is my prep brain talking, but we're just gonna go with it because that is immaculate. For sure the best chocolate cream of rice I've tried. It destroys Elevate, I'm sorry. And the texture is crazy. It's literally perfect texture. Oh yeah, we almost forgot the macros on this bad boy. I have 45 grams of cream of rice, which is 36 grams of carbs. I have 100 grams of berries. Well, it's labeled blueberries in here, which is 14.5 carb. I did 50 grams of blueberries and 100 grams of strawberries, which is 14 grams of almond butter, which is just over 10 grams of fat. And then, of course, the scoop of whey isolate for 30 grams of protein. So all in all, 32.6 grams of protein, 56.7 grams of carbs, and 11.2 grams of fat. Let's go, macros right here. All right, homies, I'm gonna enjoy this. I'll catch you for the Ninja Creami last meal, meal 6. Meal 6, you know what that means. Ninja Creami time. Let me just show you exactly how I make this thing. So we got the pint out of the freezer. This is brown sugar pastry. I just run it with hot water for just a quick second to de-thaw it. Here. Take it, plug it in. So, turn the creamy on. We got the creamy on. We're gonna go twist it up in there, and we're gonna select the full size and the light ice cream mode and spin that. Super loud, sorry. I'll come back and get you guys when it's done. His first spin is done.
Now we're gonna add a little bit more almond milk to get a better consistency, because right now it's kind of like powdery and all this. But first, you need this very important utensil. Just kidding, a butter knife could work as well, but I'll just take this, like a butter knife, something like this, and I'll scrape the sides. Careful not to spill any of the precious creamy. And then I'll kind of like scrape down the edges. And once I work my way all the way around it, very tasty. And I'm gonna add the rest of the serving of this, which is 40 grams, because remember we put 200 in the initial mix. Put it in here. And we're gonna throw it on the respin setting. Loud noise incoming! Respin finished up. Now for the finishing touches, we're gonna add our fruit. 100 grams of strawberries. Boom, boom. And then again, I'll go through the sides. You can kind of hear that crushing of the ice. But that will all be gone once I respin it. All right. Final pass through. We're just going to use the mix-in setting. Oh. Should we use a mini spoon for it? I feel like we have to. These mini spoons for the cream of rice, yeah, sick. Boom. There it is. The creamy. Look at the texture. It's literally perfect. Why would I want to cheat on my diet when I get to eat a pint of ice cream before bed? Crazy. All right, we'll put the macros up here, but I'll give you the final rundown as well for this low day. Okay, so this has 25 grams of protein from the whey iso, and then, yeah, that's it. Well, you have the strawberries, which are 7.7, so 8 grams of carbs worth of strawberries. So total rundown for the day, we'll put all the macros here, but we are finishing off 229 grams of protein, 153 grams of carbs, and 59 grams of fat, totaling 2,061 calories. We're digging, homies. We are digging and in the thick of it, in the trenches. I appreciate all the love, homies. Thank you so, so much. Thank you for watching. And the videos will keep coming out. We are closing in here. Very, very excited. Absolutely thriving right now. And I appreciate all the love, guys. It really means so much to me. So for real, until the next one, homies, go be about it. Go chase your dreams. Let's go.